Set in the scene. Can we name this mess, O king? Answer now, like a scene. Comic books and super foes. Oh yeah, trivia thunder, here we go. Who's the fastest on their toes? Come on now, let's see who knows. Who's the lady with the lasso? Truth and justice, she's a pro. Who's the knight in Gotham's glow? Feel the beat, let's go with the flow. Pressure's coming like a storm. Keep it funky, keep it warm. Superheroes big and small. Can you answer them all? Comic books and super foes. Oh yeah, trivia thunder, here we go. Who's the fastest on their toes? Come on now, let's see who knows. Questions coming like a storm. Keep it funky, keep it warm. Superheroes big and small. Can you answer them all? Comic books and super foes. Oh yeah, trivia thunder, here we go. Who's the fastest on their toes? Come on now, let's see who knows.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Trivia Time. How are y'all doing tonight? Let's see what's in the chat. I haven't even opened it yet. Hey Matt, Jay, Jeff, what's up? Looks like we got about 4 or 5 people hanging out. So we'll go ahead and jump into the closest guess quiz game with some new questions. And in this one, you just put in whatever you think the number closest to the number is. Hey, Matt, Glenn. That's all right, man. I forgot to schedule the thing until about 2 hours ago. So it might be a small crowd tonight. Y'all might have a chance to actually win. Hey, if you watch Big Bang Theory, you might know the answer to that one. The year Max Planck introduced quantum theory to science. I think it was in the 50s or something like that. $1900. Wow, I didn't know quantum theory had been around that long. And Jeff got the closest. 1897. Man, only off by 3 years. See, I could probably shorten that count. Hey, Derek, Joffrey, Henry. Space case. All right, we're filling up quick. The distance between the moon and the Earth. I knew this 40 years ago when I was in astronomy class. But it wants kilometers, see? That gives you Canadians an advantage. I think it's a little more than 500 kilometers, man. Like 30,000 or 130,000 or something like that. 376,500. Way to go, Matt. And what's up, Jay? See you come in. You lagging, Jeff? Make sure you're live. How long does Mercury take to revolve around the sun in our days? Not Mercury days. So I guess that would be how long is a Mercury year? I'm gonna say 90. Hey, I think I was closer than any of y'all were. And I didn't cheat either. Henry got that one. And closely followed by Derek and Glenn. How many comets are there in our galaxy? In billions. This time you don't have to put the zeros. I'm going to say 22. The infinite. Well, if it was infinite, they would be everywhere. Just in our galaxy, though, not the universe. That might be infinite. Oh, so 1,000 billion. So ain't that trillion? Well, I took astronomy, and these seem to all be. I told it random questions from all categories, but it seems to be. Maybe I had it set on science and didn't realize it. What year did Joseph Priestley discover oxygen? Well, no, you don't have to type the 9 zeros that make up a billion, but since it was a trillion, you had to put those zeros. What's up, Travis? We're just playing around right now with the closest guess game. $1774. Nope, didn't know that one. Which number planet is Jupiter? Well, that should be pretty easy. Yep. I mean, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. 5, right? Yep, 5. Yeah, I need to cut that timer down a bit. The Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades. What's up, Jay Ward? Now, there's a band that needs to be in the Rock Hall of Fame right there. Motorhead. How many taste buds does a tongue have? A whole bunch. But I can't remember how many. Hey, Berry. I like how it takes its time to give you the answer. Taunts you. 9,000. No, I'm trying to figure out how 100 is the closest to 9,000. One reason I don't do a duck on this. Yeah, good question. I have no idea. Travis should have won that one, I think. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, you certainly shouldn't have been third. You and whoever said 10 should have been at the bottom. What percentage of animal species are invertebrates? It's all right. Nothing gained, nothing lost. 95. 95% of animal species are invertebrates. Okay. Oh, gosh. 120 something? 130? I don't know. They've added a dozen or so since I was in school. 118. Well, looks like Glenn need that one right on the dot. Bing. Well, a lot. My guess would be 90%. Yeah, 99. Dang. All right, Jeff. Can't say I'm surprised about that. All right. Is that it? I think that might have been all of them. Yep. And Glenn just squeaks past Matt for the win, and Jeff brings up third place. Now they need to fix the little glitches in that. It'd be a lot more fun. I might would actually give a duck away for it. So now we got word searches, and once again, they're words you should be familiar with. Well, the comic readers, anyhow. Science was your favorite class, Jay. Well, you know, science has changed a lot since way back then. Just mess with me. I'm one to talk, right? Right. Superhero crossover. There are some two-letter or two-word phrases in this puzzle. A couple of them. I think you have to leave the space out when you type it. There you go, graphic novel. Oh, man. There's another two-word phrase I'm looking at right now. I think that was the only other one. There you go, speech bubble. I think that's all the two-word. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't even look at the word list. Oh, I couldn't. Guess not. I know I looked at them before. 1, 2, 3. We're missing 3. Hmm. Two and a half minutes. You got 2 words left. One of them's short. I can't remember what it is. All right, give you a hint. Yeah, it won't let me look at the. It's weird. It won't let me look at the list. I could have swore there was a way to do it. Ah. Oh. Okay. Now both of these have to do with artwork. One of them is what the long one is another word for artwork, art, whatever you call it. And the short one is actually 5 letters long. And they are in every comic book you've ever had. Pretty sure. Got 1 minute. Pencil. pencil really in there? I'm just guessing. Got 50 seconds to figure them out. Color's a good try. Lost in translation. Perhaps. Illustration. All right, very, very. Another word for artwork. And the last one is a 5-letter word that you see in every comic book you own. Travis. Good job, man. Channel. If it picks it up before it runs out, you should get that. It did not give it to you. Damn it. Should have picked that up. So yeah, you would have had panel. And I still don't see why they don't add the scores together. Huh. Weird. Oops. Wow. Move that back on the screen for you. All right, and again, these are all related to comic books. And they're kind of like the last one. They'll just be random words associated with comic collecting or comics themselves. Publisher. Penciler. And there is one 2-word phrase. And it's related. And I never revealed what the rounds were going to be because I didn't do it till today. Didn't even schedule it till today. So the 2-word phrase, when you find it, is a hint toward what round 2 is. And round 1 is like last week. Easy peasy. Just some stuff straight from the database. So I didn't really have time to work on it too much this week. Editor-in-chief. There you go. Origin story. So the second round will be, what issue was the first appearance? So it's not particularly origin story in most cases, but what issue was the first appearance of this character, whichever one's named. And I'm afraid that none of y'all have ever heard any of these characters because I didn't use the ones you know. 2 left. Let's see. Here's some hints. Ooh. Huh. Well, that one should be pretty easy. 6-letter word that describes what we are. And the other one, it's a way to tell a story. You get it in some movies. Morgan Freeman's really good at it. Collectors is on the right path, but it's more of what segment we are. Not narrator, but what the narrator does. There you go, narration. And one last one. Cons are a part of it. Comics are a part of it. Collectors are a part of it. Yeah, we already got the narration check. Check your lag. Refresh. Industry. Yeah, you're going to hate it when you see what it is. Because you hear it all the time. There you go, Travis. Man, he's good at this. I think he's actually looking. The rest of y'all are just guessing. Fandom. All right. I think that's it for that one. It is 9:26. And I'm just going to make the judgment call. And not do a countdown. And we're just going to go right on to the easy peasy round for the first duck of the night. I think everybody's here that's going to be here, so let's do this. I mean, we got in the stream about 8. All right, that'll work. Let's go ahead and start this sucker. Then again, for some of you kids, they might not be easy because it's the 80s. Then again, I think even everybody knows the 80s, even if you weren't alive then, right? You're tired. Me too. So I'm going ahead and getting this going. Which one of these superhero teams appears in the Invincible comics? Who reads Invincible? Oh. Is it a repeat question? Probably not, Dogs. I didn't schedule one. I'm pretty tired. Guardians of the Globe. Although it would be interesting if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were there. What year was the first San Diego Comic-Con? I'm with Jeff. I think it was 4. I think it's been around a lot longer. It just didn't get really big until the 80s or 90s. Hey, Jay Ward. 1970. So it's over 55 years old. Wow, I know none of y'all guys know this one. This is a tough one here. Cleveland. Asgard. You're funny, Will. Y'all thought it was a trick question, didn't you? Calvin and Hobbes. What is the name of the babysitter's boyfriend? Yeah, I probably will. I have no idea. Calvin and Hobbes has been a while. But that's not really a comic book either. It's a comic strip. How'd that get it? I'm going to go with Dave. Although that might be the chipmunk throwing me off. Yeah. What is the name of the main character in the webcomic Gunner Creek Court by Tom Siddle? I don't read webcomics. Do you guys? I've heard of it. These were supposed to be easy questions, and they might be easy if you have read it. Otherwise, it's just a long shot. Into money. Spider-Man, a webcomic. Haha. Which of these game-based comics was published in 2011 by DC? Left 4 Dead: The Sacrifice, Infamous, Prototype, or Kane and Lynch? Okay, Infamous. And what year did the first Walking Dead comic come out? What year did the first Walking Dead comic come out? He was... Shit, I don't know. 2003. Y'all knew better than me. Another Calvin and Hobbes question. What is the name of Susie's stuffed rabbit? I think I remember this one, but I'm not saying. Mr. Hoppy. I was thinking Mr. Bun Bun, but I don't know. Like I said, it's been too long. Mr. Bun. That's what I was saying. I was saying Bun Bun or Bun. There was a Mr. Hoppy in some comic strip, but I can't remember which one. Oh, another tough one. Ooh. What the hell is Calvin Hobbes? Look it up. It was great. It was a reason to buy a newspaper. Uncle Scrooge. And yeah, that would be Alan Moore, the wizard. And the final question. Better known by his nickname Logan, what is Wolverine's birth name? And that's a repeat question too. I guess I have to stop using the database provided with the software because it does not have. And I'll tell you this, their AI thing does not work with damn, because I use AI and it gives repeat questions in the same round. James Howlett. Looks like everybody knew or copied. All right, let's see who the overall winner is this time. Who's gonna get the duck? Henry. All right, we have a new winner. All right, and now comes the tough round, the only tough round this week. A comic book Jeopardy would be cool, and I would love to be able to figure out how to use this or some kind of software to do that. First appearances, good luck. I'm going to leave y'all to the first question while I go grab a drink. All right, who the heck is the Jack of Hearts and when did he appear? Hey, what's up, Jim? I see somewhere. That was in The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, number 22, 1976. I'm sure everybody's heard of the Jack of Hearts. I went with some obscure guys. Who is 3D Man? And when did he first appear? I mean, I couldn't ask like Wolverine, Hulk, Iron Man. Everybody knows those. A Bob Dylan tune. Yeah. Is it really? I wouldn't doubt it. I got a book of Bob Dylan's lyrics, and it's like 6 inches thick. Marvel Premiere number 35. Looks like somebody knew it. Apparently they know 3D Man. I don't know. Some of y'all probably know Sleepwalker. Oh, I thought you meant 3D Man. Yeah, Jack of Hearts. Of course it is. That should have been obvious. Now, why did it go back to that? Damn it. It duplicated a question and I didn't notice. AI sucks. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to prepare this week, so all this got done today. And I was in a rush, so that was a gimme. Yeah, Jay, that's it. Dark Hawk. I believe this is another gimme. Yeah. They're supposed to be kind of difficult, but well, we got what we got. If my okra ever starts growing, I'll have time to. It's like it's just not growing; it's just sitting there. And Dark Hawk #1 it is. Hercules. Now I bet y'all know. Some of y'all know this one. Glenn, you got too quick again. I was wondering because I figured for sure you knew it. It is the annual #1, Journey into Mystery. The Melter. Who the hell is the Melter? I'm pretty sure I've seen him on a cover before, though. I bet he does. Does he melt people? Only heroes, right? Man killer. Whatever it was in, ow, it was in 1973. And that would be in The Amazing Spider-Man. Apparently, he was also in a Marvel team-up. Don't tell me it got it wrong. It might be wrong. Plant Man is a precursor to Swamp Thing. Plant Man. Strange Tales 113. And one more question. Chemistro, Curtis Carr. And yeah, that would be Luke Cage, Hero for our number 12. And there's the end of round 2. Let's see who takes it away. I'm not going to be surprised if it's Glenn. Oh, Henry. All right, man. 2 ducks in a row. You tied Flat Earth, but you had a little better speed. Yep. That one mistake cost you the duck. Ooh. All right. Time for round 3. And this is pop culture of the 80s. Oh, man. These are easy. Y'all will fly right through these. I see that. Vic Rattlehead shows you the way. Now I see everybody getting all of these right. Maybe. Maybe not this one. I honestly didn't know this one. I'm sure some of y'all do, but none of those bands were ever on my radar at any point in my life. But apparently it's The Cure. Or Simple Minds. I don't know. Talk. I don't even remember that band at all. I didn't listen to too much 80s music that was pop. I listened to Megadeth. In the movie Blade Runner, what is the name of the corporation that makes replicants? Lemmy Kilmus. Yeah, that's cool, man. I was just saying, that's a band that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and is not. It's Motorhead. It's Tyrell. But Blade Runner, I'm sure you've seen Blade Runner, Travis. Come on, man. I can understand not knowing the music. So, who originally did Tainted Love? You haven't seen Blade Runner, the original? Man, do yourself a favor and pull that one up and watch it sometime. Yeah, I don't think that was Cyndi Lauper. I was thinking Gloria Jones too. Could be wrong now. Gloria Jones, yeah. I can't remember. But I'm thinking one. I don't know. Maybe it's 3 or 2. Pretty sure it's not 4. That'd be Flash Gordon. Zurg. Okay, if you say so. I could have swore it was Zorg. But, can't remember that far back, and I haven't seen that movie probably since the 80s. Which 1980 sitcom featured the fictional news show FYI? Yeah, I see a lot of the older folks remember Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown. Yeah, I didn't watch it either, but I know it was about a news show, and none of the others were. So, process of elimination. Which obscure arcade game inspired parts of the 1982 movie Tron? Was Tempest obscure? I thought that was pretty popular. I think it's Discs of Tron. That's where they got the title and the idea. Yep. Discs of Tron was actually a game written and released before the movie was ever planned. Yeah, definitely not asteroids. Kate Bush, 1985, Hounds of Love. I don't know anything by Kate Bush, so for me that'd be one big fat guess. Cloud busting, maybe? I don't know. Who the fuck is Kate Bush? Yeah, lucky you, never heard of her. George Bush's daughter. All right, 1982, which Japanese film was remade into the U.S. movie The Magnificent Seven Ride? I thought it was just called The Magnificent Seven. I thought it was in the 60s. Uh, they must have remade it or something. What the heck is Kejamusha? Nice try, Jay. Who portrayed the lead role in the cult classic Repo Man? Ha ha. Emilio? I think you could be right. Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light? It must be Visionaries, right? Yeah, it kind of does on that one. All right, who gets that magic third duck? Glenn, you finally got one, man. All right. And now, for those who were not smart enough or quick enough to get a duck that way, just type DuckTales in. You know it's my favorite comic and cartoon, so hashtag DuckTales. And we will give one away. Mm. All right, about got it full. Give it a few more seconds and we'll do the drawing. You know, man killer should be a chick. Oh, I didn't look at the chat on that page in a while, so now it's scrolling all up. All right. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. Let's see how many's in chat. We got only 11 watching according to this, so how'd y'all do that? All right, Henry, you want me to give away both of your ducks? All right, well, we'll do that in just a second. Everybody enter in, and then we're going to run this 3 times. So, are we ready? Yeah, I was thinking that wasn't supposed to be Amazing Spider-Man. It should have been Team Up. All right, here we go. First winner. Who's it going to be? Will, you got a duck. All right, now we're going to give away Henry's first one. Jay, did you get a duck? All right, Glenn, you got another duck. And the third one. Well, thank you, Henry. It's more work than I expected, but it's still fun. Space Case Collectibles. All right, so that's we got four ducks given away tonight. And that's this week's trivia. Hope y'all had a fun hour. I did. And I'll see y'all next week. Be here. And we're going to give away some comics next week. I would have done it tonight, but I missed a week, so we're going to wait till next week and do it. So be here then, and we'll have that duck race to end the show. Y'all have a great night, and I will see you next week. Thanks,